Over the years, Perth has earned itself many uninspiring descriptions: dullesville, boring, uneventful, and even uncultured. So what could such a city have to offer the creative industries of Australia? Well, there's a lot more than you might expect. Colourful market stalls, buskers and street performers. You name it, Perth has it. There is so much hidden talent in our little city, you just have to look beyond the surface to find it. So what is it about Perth that inspires such creativity? Perthspectives is going to introduce you to some of Perth's up-and-coming talents in the creative industries and share their everyday inspirations. Fleur Schell is a successful painter and sculptor who has not only made an impact on the Perth art scene, but has also created networks with artists all over the world.
My career was determined by a love for working with my hands. I don't mind a bit of hard work, I don't mind getting my hands dirty. Those attributes I draw on now in my occupation. I have lived in Perth since 1985, and my favourite place in Perth is Kings Park, leaning against the baobab tree. It grounds me, it makes me realise how wonderful a place Perth is because it has so much going for it. Most of my inspiration for my work comes from my own personal experience, and I think that is a thread that has travelled consistently throughout my 15-year career as a ceramic artist, and they appreciate it because it reflects the lifestyle they live here in Perth.
Fleur has established SODA, the Sculptural Objects and Designs Australia, an organisation which has led visiting international artists to fall in love with Perth's unique natural environment.
They come from all over the world. They can come and stay here and work here, or they can come here and research and be inspired. You can see that they're really seduced by Western Australia because of our exotic biodiversity of plant life, and all the flora and fauna is just very, very unique.
Luo Qi, founder and creative director of Fashion Air, is proving to be one of Perth's most exciting new talents in fashion photography and marketing.
I love capture a moment, but I'm not a person that capture a reality. I'm a person that recreate a reality and capture it. Lots of people think I'm just a photographer, but I tell them I'm a creative director who can use camera. I really like the nightlife in Perth. The reason I joined fashion industry is because of the entertainment and the lifestyle. I reckon in a nightclub you can see people's true colors, and it really fascinates me. I believe if all talents stay together in one city and develop the city, and you can turn a small city to a big city. I'm moving towards brand development, marketing, and also I'm very into filmmaking. So I found there's more potential to grow in Perth than any other developed cities.
There's an abundance of musical talent in Perth, and musicians like Tim Bott and Helen Shanahan are prime examples of our thriving music scene. Perth band One Tiger Down is led by singer Tim Bott, whose soulful tunes have won the hearts and minds of Perth audiences.
I think one of the big things that I write about is human interaction and the way humans talk and communicate with each other.
Helen Shanahan is a Perth solo artist who is honing her talents in the Perth pub and festival circuit. She's gathering a strong following of fans who identify with her authentic folk style and lyrical storytelling.
I'm inspired by lots of different Perth artists, probably John Butler in particular, just because, he was busking on the streets of Fremantle and now he's like a big international star, so, definitely inspired by him.
Perth does inspire me to write music. And I think that is because I grew up here. This is where my life is. I'm born and bred here, and that's what it's about for me. My favourite place in Perth, it's a pretty difficult question because Perth's such a cool place. I live in Freo, and so I'd say Mojo's. It's a bar that does live music every night of the week. You can pretty much go there and catch something pretty cool.
It's just a great place for live music, and it's where I first started playing, and I go there probably every week and just see all the artists there. It's just very laid back and relaxed.
Perth's art scene is pretty damn good, and I have a lot of faith in the West Australian music industry here, and I think the scene is fantastic. And anybody I speak to who says that there's nothing to do or nothing going on just isn't looking hard enough, because there's a lot of scenes, you know, whatever you're into.
It's a lot more underground in Perth. You have to kind of search it out more. I think there is a lot of good music in Perth, so I guess I'm going to try my best.
In the immediate future, I'm definitely not moving from Perth. Perth offers a lot for me as an artist, and there's a lot of people who I know as well who have that similar feeling, who want to stay in Perth and want to keep it here.
There's no doubt that Perth really is an important place within the artistic community, and it's only a matter of time before the rest of the world discovers our untapped talent.
I see my clock says 9 p.m. and I can hear you're not in bed. I know you don't want to count sheep. My eyes are tired.